Leadership is going to require you to put everybody else's need first above yours, especially ego. Personal competitiveness, don't be scared of it. Get out there and compete with your team. You should be an active agent. They should see you digging the holes and learn how to dig holes from you. The fact that you show up to the meetings, that you attend the classes, that you become an active part and engage in their future success means that you cared, and they'll never forget you for it. Remember to actively listen. You got to consult with every single member of your team, and you've got to create individualized growth plans where their interests lie. What skills and proficiencies can be improved on over the next quarter, over the next year? What's good for the company? What's good for them personally? What impact will it have on all levels of performance and everyone's profitability? Be prepared to identify the people that are struggling. Give them the time that they need, but not more time than your performers. Everybody deserves your expertise and the knowledge that you have, and that includes whether they're struggling or whether they're succeeding. Let's get one thing straight. People still have boundaries. There is never going to be a position where you can grow your business and you get to fly your flag as I am available 24/7. Tried it. It's a great mantra, very unrealistic and very selfish, and it will become a real argument in your personal life. Great leaders will embrace their people and honor what's important to their people. Your team members are going to want balance. They're going to want boundaries. For many, this is going to mean they need to take a regular day off. They need committed time to their family. They need uninterrupted vacations. They need the ability to turn off their phones and disconnect. Nothing's funnier than seeing a meme of a real estate agent on vacation. They got a phone in their ear and they've got a laptop in front of them. If you're texting and you're emailing at odd hours expecting immediate responses from people, you are demonstrating because someone is dealing with something else, either a sick child or an ailing parent, or generally being a jackass. So stop. Respect them. If you're going to have to communicate at odd hours, tell them you're not requiring a response. Something came to your mind, you wanted to get it out there. Use that WhatsApp group chat or whatever service you decide to use to make sure the whole team sees what are you thinking at any given moment. They'll respond to you when they can. Get a life, leader. Seriously, that life exists beyond your business, and it's going to give your people a boss break. And they need that. They do not need to hear from you 24/7. They need to know you trust them. Pay attention how you're spending your time and what your people are observing you do. If they're on your social media, if they're on your Facebook and your Instagram, and all you do is travel and you post all the time and you're unavailable for them, and you didn't tell them it was vacation time, there's going to be some resentment that's going to show up. Be prepared. It's okay for you to travel and do all of those great things with your family. If you communicate with your team, what's the standard for communication? Myself personally, I travel constantly. I travel for business. I represent my company and I represent myself at a national level. I am on the road probably 50% of the time. My team doesn't get that information, and they occasionally see it on Facebook. Because no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing between my office hours, I am available for them unless I declare a vacation, in which case, same thing. I post it inside the group for everyone to see it. So if I don't answer their call and they call another agent, hey, I can't get a hold of Alex. What's going on? He's on vacation. Didn't you pay attention to the WhatsApp message? He's been telling us for a week he's going to be disconnected. Pay attention on those boundaries and make sure that you can reinforce them, not just for your team. But remember, you need to lead by example. So show them, show off that you can still be busy and take personal time too. Get that peer group and get that feedback from your team so that you can understand how to work best together in those private moments. Recognition. This is a tough one. I've got people out there that do not want to be recognized. They just want some marketing. I got people out there that want the marketing, need the recognition, and they want the whole team to see that they've closed something. And I've got people that just want to see the benefit of the company, that people see that we are active on social media. It's interesting. My advice: keep your marketing and your praise and your enthusiasm for people's successes public. Let everybody see everybody shine. As your team leader, if you make some bad hires, you handle it quietly and you let them go. The same, you made some great hires, they're doing great things. You want to be able to not put them on a pedestal, but certainly recognize their successes and what they're doing differently that other people can mimic. Don't forget that platinum rule. You have to be able to understand who they are and how they want to be. Had that team leader paid a little bit more attention, she might have realized that her employee was eager to please, approval seeker. She was motivated by praise. She needs the recognition. So you need to know these things from your folks. Give her a shout out in front of everybody. You don't have to spend money on expensive trophies and certificates and social media acknowledgement. If they want to see themselves as the top agent or top 3 agents in your organization, great. Do it internally. By the way, if you're doing a great job and you're recognizing your people, they will also be recognizing you as a leader, and they're going to help build better relationships between you and the people that aren't talking to you as much as they should. You got to be able to make decisions, so you did. There was no need to seek permission. You consulted your trusted advisors. You worried about what choices you were going to make. You didn't worry about the impact. You'll ask for forgiveness later, because when real estate agents start out, they are typically running solo. They do not have a team. And when they start on a team, there's too many other things that they need to consider to make sure that they're not in the limelight constantly. Look, if you're a smart leader, you're going to ask for suggestions from the people inside of your organization for how things can be better. Consider their opinions, but understand that there is a cost perspective to everybody's great idea. Your employees and team members are your clients as a team lead. Make sure you treat them as every single one of them is important. If your team and your business is becoming a revolving door with talented people walking in and disgruntled people walking out, it's time to make a good, long, hard look in the mirror. Average turnover is fine and perfectly acceptable, but you need to understand if you have a weakness as a leader and there's something that you're having a problem managing, get in front of that and have the appropriate conversations. Aside from the fact that you're making it nearly impossible to create positive cultures by doing these kinds of things, you got to remember finding great talent for sales, operations, and support is one of the most significant challenges that every single team leader and business owner will face. How easy do you think it's going to be if you have a reputation of being a nightmare to work for? So be careful, do the right things, and again, do it the way you would want it done for you too. There is a hope for those with enough self-awareness to recognize where they're falling short as a leader. You are a therapist. You're a coach. You are a trusted advisor for a group of peers that absolutely need your support, and not just when they need it. They need it when they don't know they need it. Building a real estate team is a fantastic way for successful agents to scale up their business, to get to the next level, to grow to a point of being able to open business themselves. For new agents to break into the industry and learn from seasoned pros is an absolute blessing and a gift for you in this industry if you are capable of leading people properly. If you're already a part of a real estate team, I hope you take some of these measures to heart and be able to implement some of them immediately. What advice would I give to agents wanting to start up their squad? Simple. Care. Care about the people that you're going to bring to the table and the people that you're going to stand in front of in the daily operations to make sure they're successful. It's more than a paycheck. They need to be proud of what they do and proud of who they work with potentially who they work for.